Hello and welcome to a fantastic example of why Porsche may well be the single most impressive all-round performance car brand on the market. It is of course a Porsche Macan, but in particular a Macan Turbo, with Porsche's PDK transmission, a 2015 shaped car, and for less than £35,000. This is a prime example of just why Porsche deserves so much respect. Because first things first, it has the advantage of being a 4x4, so extra ground clearance, that feeling of commanding the road, additional visibility, space, passenger room, etc. But crucially, being a Porsche, they don't go halfway on anything. They put all of their effort into every single car that they make, and one thing which Porsche always insists on is that no matter what segment of the market the car comes from, such as here in the case of a small 4x4, it still has to deliver fantastic driving dynamics and tremendous performance. And a turbo in particular, of course, is a prime example of that. Now, with that turbo aspirated 3.6 litre engine, you're looking at 400 horsepower, 406 foot-pounds of torque, and any vehicle with more torque than horsepower, chances are it will have very strong low-end pulling power. In the case of this car though, it's so much more rapid than you would think a 4x4 could be, but not just in a straight line. Of course, these are tremendously fast in a straight line. 4.8 seconds from 0 to 60, and again, that's the official number, so expect this to be even quicker than that, given that Porsche always undersells what their cars can actually do, and the top speed of 165 miles an hour is genuinely sports car rivaling. At the same time though, these are fantastic through corners, and because of being smaller than something like the Cayenne, it's easier to drive, it's easier to park, and it's so much more nimble through corners. You have the advantage of the extra ride height and the extra high up visibility, but without feeling like the center of gravity is too high. These are astonishingly good cars to drive, and as you can see from its interior, very nice cars to be in as well. And that sapphire exterior is a beautiful combination. That feeling of space is added to even more so by the panoramic roof, and even its mileage is superb. It's covered only 32,000, which is 29,000 less miles than the average for one of these on the market. Of course, being a luxury Porsche as well, it's very well equipped. In addition to things like cruise control, you also have, of course, heated seats, the aforementioned panoramic roof, a sports exhaust, which sounds fantastic as well. It has a full service history behind it, with, of course, its original 2 keys intact. And ultimately, you would want to know that you can use this as a daily driver or a family car, as well as a luxury and or performance car, and that is another reason why they're so good. Porsche as a brand are simply superb for making versatile performance cars, and here again is another prime example. Not only can it have that tremendous 0 to 60 time, that fantastic top speed, it's great luxury, space, the list goes on, but it can still average up to 32 miles to the gallon, and on a motorway run, not far off 40 miles to the gallon, which is incredible for a 4x4, and it shows just how far technology has come. These are superb cars, and many people don't realise just how good the Macan is to drive. And on top of that already excellent price of under £35,000, it is available with low deposit finance as well, should you so choose. So then, if you are on the market or considering a Porsche Macan Turbo and you'd like to reach out regarding this car, of course you can do so via the email address shown here on screen, or alternately give us a call on 01749 871 155, or of course on our mobile number of 07482 267 439.